The Discrete Element Method (DEM) is a numerical technique used to simulate systems composed of a large number of individual particles. In DEM, material is treated as separate rigid particles such as spheres, clumps, or polyhedra. These particles interact through contact forces, friction, collisions, and when required, bonding mechanisms. Each particle is modeled as a rigid body, and its behavior is governed by contact laws that describe collisions, frictional sliding, adhesion, rolling resistance, and potential breakage. Smoothed Particle Hydrodynamics (SPH), in contrast, is a mesh-free continuum method primarily used to simulate fluids and highly deformable solids. Although SPH also represents material using particles, each particle acts as a moving finite element that carries continuum properties such as mass, density, pressure, velocity, and stress. Instead of interacting through direct contact laws, field variables in SPH are computed using a smoothing kernel, allowing information to be transferred continuously between neighboring particles. The motivation for using DEM and SPH arises from the limitations of traditional finite element methods, FEM. FEM often struggles when materials experience large deformations, break apart, fragment, or separate, and when granular flow, fluids, or multiphase systems must be modeled. Because both DEM and SPH are mesh-free approaches, they avoid mesh distortion problems entirely. In both methods, the material is represented by particles that interact with one another, making them particularly suitable for highly nonlinear and discontinuous phenomena. DEM is specifically designed to simulate materials consisting of distinct particles. It is widely used for modeling granular materials such as powders, soils, rocks, and asphalt mixtures, as well as industrial processes including ball mills, hopper and feeder flows, packaging, mixing, mining, rock blasting, landslides, and segregation processes. In DEM simulations, particles represent real physical entities such as sand grains, pebbles, or pellets, and modern high-performance computing allows simulations involving millions of particles. Interactions between particles are governed by contact models such as Hertz, Meinlin contact laws, linear spring, dashpot models, Coulomb friction rolling resistance formulations, and bonding or breakage models used to capture fracture behavior in materials like rock. DEM typically employs explicit time integration schemes with very small time steps, making it well-suited for rapid, collision-dominated behavior. Key outputs from DEM simulations include particle velocities and trajectories, flow rates, contact forces, fragmentation patterns, angles of repose, and the formation of shear bands. The method offers significant advantages, including excellent handling of particle separation and rearrangement, realistic modeling of granular flow, and the ability to capture complex mixing, segregation, and jamming phenomena. However, DEM is computationally expensive, requires discretizing materials into a large number of particles for large-scale models, and often needs careful calibration against experimental data. SPH, on the other hand, is used for materials that behave like fluids or undergo extremely large deformations. It is commonly applied to fluid simulations involving water, oil, molten metals, free surface flows, sloshing, and splashing. In solid mechanics, SPH is effective for modeling soft materials under large strain, blast and shock responses, metal cutting, machining, and chip formation, as well as fracture and fragmentation. SPH is also widely used in multiphysics applications, particularly fluid structure interaction problems, and it can be coupled with FEM or DEM for complex simulations. The main advantages of SPH include its ability to handle extreme deformation without mesh distortion, its natural treatment of free surfaces, and its strong performance in problems involving fragmentation, explosions, and fluid impact. It also provides robust capabilities for modeling fluid structure interactions. However, SPH can suffer from numerical diffusion due to smoothing, may exhibit lower accuracy in slow or steady-state problems, and requires careful calibration of kernel functions and parameters. The choice between DEM and SPH depends on the type of material and the dominant physical behavior. Granular materials such as sand, gravel, and powders are best modeled using DEM, while free surface fluids and molten materials are better suited to SPH. Metal cutting and chip formation are typically modeled using SPH, while fluid structure impact problems can be addressed using SPH or cell methods. Rock fragmentation may require DEM, SPH, or a hybrid approach, while mixing and segregation processes are generally handled with DEM. Slurries and soils containing water often benefit from DEM, SPH coupling, and explosive events with fragmentation are commonly modeled using SPH, ale, or cell formulations. Many commercial simulation codes allow coupling between DEM and SPH to capture systems involving both solid particles and fluids. This combined approach is necessary for many real-world applications such as sand, water interactions, slurry transport, soil erosion, debris flows, powder mixing with liquid binders, and additive manufacturing processes involving powder melting. In such cases, DEM is used to model solid particles, while SPH represents the surrounding fluid. In summary, DEM models granular media as individual particles and is best suited for sand, powders, rocks, pellets, mixing processes, and granular flow problems, with detailed treatment of contact, friction, collisions, and breakage. SPH is a mesh-free continuum particle method that excels in modeling fluids, soft solids, and scenarios involving extreme deformation, free surfaces, fragmentation, and fluid structure interaction. Both methods are particularly powerful in situations where traditional FEM fails due to material separation, fragmentation, massive deformation, or multiphase interactions. In this comprehensive course, you will explore the fundamentals and advanced concepts of DEM and SPH analysis and simulation using a box software. Through 20 detailed, hands-on tutorials, you will gain both theoretical understanding and practical simulation experience. Each tutorial includes step-by-step video, a box model files, codes, and a relevant research paper to support your learning. The course covers a wide range of engineering applications, including sand impact using DEM method, non-Newtonian water flow, granite stone under impact and shock loads, hydroforming process, cold spray process, water jet penetration, SPH explosion near the structures, bird strike, armor and silicon carbide analysis, water jet cutting process, high velocity impact, friction stir welding, air blast, and FEM provides a powerful and flexible framework for realistically analyzing and simulating concrete structures. By capturing material nonlinearity, cracking behavior, and complex geometries, engineers can predict performance, optimize design, and ensure safety and reliability. This package is ideal for mechanical, aerospace, soil, civil engineering students, geotechnical specialists, and researchers. With lifetime access to downloadable resources, you can learn at your own pace anytime and anywhere. I hope you have a good understanding of this package, but for more questions and details on each section, please visit our website Engineering Downloads or email us at info@engineeringdownloads.com.